From the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden in Midtown Manhattan. Tonight, the New York Knicks playing host to the LA Clippers. The Knicks able to win the opening tip, and we're underway here at Madison Square Garden. Rose. Serge Ibaka, huge block. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. Randall. To Rose. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. His first effort off the mark. Reggie Jackson against the former MVP. They'll get it down to Leonard. Nice pass to get things going.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Here comes the screen. Cruises inside for two.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Jackson to Leonard. Nothing going here on that drive. Jay, upon scanning this Clippers roster, there are a lot of guards for Doc Rivers to work with.
Yeah, they have a plethora of guards, and if I'm this team and if I'm Doc Rivers, I'm thinking about how do I throw as many guards at you as possible, because Doc wants to get another guard in there to apply the same pressure. They should be the new modern-day Detroit Pistons with the style they play defensively.
Rose. The pass taken away by the Clippers.
I'm hearing some boos from the crowd. They know, just like I know, you're not getting back on D.
Looking for his man. The possession lies with New York. Rose. Here comes the screen. To Julius Randle. Deep two there, won't go. Jackson with it. Leads a bucket. Has a chance. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
You know, Ed, people don't understand. Tough shots are practiced every single day. With all these different contraptions out there to contest your shot, guys shoot 500 made shots a day. This is the new norm.
Shot from in close, no good.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Short jumper misses.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Drives, but a shot won't go down. Jackson with it. Leads four. George. New York Knicks basketball. Randall to Rose. The drive right to the basket. From the outside, no good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Count it, and the foul. He is going to the line for a free throw.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Reggie Jackson at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 85% free throw shooter. The free throw, perfect. And the lead is up to 7. Fournier to Julius Randle. And he finishes at the rim.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
Leonard to Marcus Morris. Here's Leonard for two. Rebound comes down to the Knicks. New York in control of the basketball. Lays it up and in.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Jackson with it. Up by 3. They get it to George. Down low. Had a good look there, but it's no good. To Fournier. Oh, can't do that.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Stepping in for Los Angeles, number 33, Nicola Batum.
To Alec Burks. Knicks with 4 to shoot. Alec Burks. From long range, defense played it well. Randle missed the 3. Paul George to Nick Batum. Oh, mistake there as the pass stolen by the Knicks. Curling inside. Short jumper off the mark. Leonard to Paul George. Here comes the screen. And a throwdown.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Knicks with the basketball. Now ready with a couple of free throws.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number 1, to see if they'll get caught. And number 2, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
First free throw is good.
Number 6, Eric Bledsoe. Stepping in for the New York Knicks, number 1.
Able to convert on both free throws. Bledsoe with it up top. Leads 3. To Leonard. Nothing going here on that drive. Terrific vision to Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. 2 of 4 now.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Here comes the screen. To Alec Burks. New York with 4 to shoot. Lets it fly from long range. Well, their first 3, and they're right back in it within a possession in this first quarter.
Well, I don't want to live in the past, but if you got a couple of those that dropped earlier, you could have had a nice lead. Now, we got a dogfight.
Here comes the screen. George, defended by Nerlens Noel. And throws it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
A drive to the basket, but the shot won't go down. Possession lies with New York.
You gotta get up on that.
Surveys the floor. Knicks with 4 to shoot. Here comes the screen. Fires the 3. Not getting the bounce. George knocks it down. Defender has to get there next time.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
That's it for the first quarter. The Clippers have the lead. Second quarter set to start. This is what we like. This game is certainly in the balance.
Both teams are trying to feel each other out, but I like the aggression that both teams established in the first quarter. This is the first quarter league. The way you play in the opening minutes really sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Let's see what the Knicks can do here. To Rose. Probing the defense. Now preparing to shoot at the line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Nerlens Noel at the line for 2 shots. Not the best career mark, 62%. Can't connect on the first free throw. Missed the second. 0 for 2. Out of bounds. Last touch by Eric Bledsoe.
Big pick right there.
How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Bledsoe to George. Runner here won't go down.
What happened is he didn't balance himself off the defender. He didn't initiate contact. He allowed the contact to initiate him. We could break that down later in the broadcast, but that's why he missed that easy chippy.
To Leonard. Beyond the arc for 3. He engulfed him that time.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Clippers have the basketball. Leonard to Marcus Morris. George lets it fly. Paul George. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Rose. Throws it down.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand.
Defense.
Leonard
Defense, let's go.
to Paul George. Here's a chance from long range. Paul George can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Into the game for the Clippers, number 1, Reggie Jackson.
Rose into the front court. Lead is 2. Nothing going here on that drive. A lot of contact. Shots no good and no foul.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
On a pass stolen by the Knicks.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
To Rose.
Hey, double screen.
Nothing going here on that drive. Rose to Fournier. Here comes the screen. Evan Fournier. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Great defense there, forcing the pickup. Trying to cash in. Jumper's good.
The assist from number 13, Paul George.
The possession lies with New York. Rose. To Fournier. New York with 4 to shoot. 4-3. Not that time. He misses. Leonard to George. To Jackson. The Clippers with 4 to shoot.
Hey, good control.
Kawhi Leonard. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Rose into the front court. He'll run the offense. To Fournier. Here comes the screen. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Oh, don't see the read. Be the read.
Jackson with it. Down 2. George to Reggie Jackson. Nerlens Noel swats it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Derrick Rose against George. Driving right to the basket. And he's fouled. And he earns a trip to the line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
For New York,
Derrick Rose, a couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 82%. First one, count it.
substitutions, New York. Subbing in for the Los Angeles Clippers, number 9, Serge Ibaka.
And gets both to drop at the line. It's the Clippers with the possession now to Jackson. Oh, mistake there as the pass stolen by the Knicks. Rose, nice pass to set things up. Kawhi Leonard with the block. Jackson with it. Down 4 to Ibaka, and that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. To Rose.
Hey, watch this screen, look.
The screen sets him up for 2.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Paul George to Reggie Jackson. Leonard to Jackson. Whoa, what a finish.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs a guard on the next play down the court.
To Fournier. They go down low to Randall. Doesn't get the bounce. Jackson with it. Trailing by 4. To Leonard. Here comes the screen. Leonard to Ibaka. Leonard. Not easy.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
Rose into the front court. Under a minute to go before halftime. Knicks with 4 to shoot. Rosie's shot no good. Leonard to Marcus Morris. Here comes the screen. George picked up by Derrick Rose. To Marcus Morris. LA with 4 to shoot. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. 24-second violation. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Number 6, Eric Bledsoe. Into the game for the New York Knicks. Number 18, Alec
Burks. Deep three at the buzzer. First half in the books. The Knicks have the lead.